What? Aren't you taking digital design? What's going on here? Why are you doing this?
Bloopers right here.
I like talking to people and getting to know teachers.
I feel like I'm being set up here.
Hello and welcome to another segment of Tea with Teachers. I'm Sarah Buasagi and I'm here with
Dr. Teresa Thornton.
Okay, Dr. Thornton. What was high school life for you?
Ooh, I hated high school.
Really?
It was god awful. I lived in Texas and it was very narrow, and if you were different, you were not up to par with whatever par was at the moment. I did really enjoy theater and music a lot. It sort of saved me and helped me be me for as long as I could. It was great.
Why did you become a teacher?
Ooh, let's be honest, I love it. I love being with the kids. It's so much fun. You guys are awesome. You're not constrained by money and greed and power. You're really growing and opening yourself to new ideas, and your hearts are always in the right place. Your thoughts, your souls, they're so beautiful. They really want to do the right thing. And I think that that's who I want to work with. That's what I want to be around. I really enjoy that very much. And it's fun. You get to be silly, and as a science teacher, we get to do a lot of really cool things. I take the kids in the swamp almost every week. We go out and do something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's Grassy Waters or Arthur R. Marshall or MacArthur Beach or Phil Foster Park. We go out as a class and we learn about the habitat and we collect data. We collect data for the federal government.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, they need the data. I'm sorry, Jack's over here. I'm talking about them. They need the data and they can't afford to collect it. So I write a request letter to the Department of the Interior every year. I give them my credentials. I tell them what I want to do. And we get permission to collect data for national refuges and parks, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I take you guys out there, and we jump in a swamp. Yeah, it's fun.
Have you ever gone face to face with a gator?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no!
But I was in a boat. I was in a very shallow boat. He picked my boat up and then shook it, and my boat dropped. And long story. Suffice to say that I felt like I didn't need to prove anything to anybody that day, and I just turned my boat around.
That must have been very scary.
It was very scary, yeah. I want to ask you about yourself. I'm starting with and you?
Well, I don't really like to talk about myself much, so I'm interviewing you.
Yeah, it's kind of, it doesn't really end.
Yeah. What's the greatest prank you've ever pulled?
I don't like pranks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever pulled a prank. I tease people, but they're pretty brief. What's the greatest prank you've ever pulled?
That I've ever, it's not really a prank, but when I was younger, I mixed ketchup, mayo, mustard, and barbecue sauce together, and it was brown. So I gave it to my brother and told it was pudding. So he threw up. That's okay. Yeah.
Jack?
Me?
Greatest prank you've ever pulled?
No, I don't think I have one.
I know, you're too sweet.
I can't.
What do you say when you hear that students find you intimidating?
It makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Because if you get to know me, I just try to be honest, right? As Mabry said, I just call people on whatever's going on, and you just don't lie to me. I mean, it's pretty clear. Like the shorts you're wearing today, you knew when you got up this morning that those were inappropriate and you put them on anyway. Like something like that. So I just kind of comment on it. But it makes me laugh. Anybody that's had me, it makes them laugh too, because it's
Still dress up for Halloween? So
every year.
What was your current costume?
What was I this year? I'm usually a witch. Every year I've been obsessed with witches. I have a picture of me when I was like 6 or 7 years old. My mother made, because we had to make things in the 70s. We didn't buy things, right? We made things. I have a hat that I made out of cardboard and like a little bag that I made, and I drew a witch on it, and I have this white hair underneath the hat. It's just so bizarre to see this little person with all of this witch stuff on. I'd like to do Isis. I've been trying so desperately. I know, right? You hear that now and everybody's like, what? Almighty Isis. When I was a kid, the Almighty, it's an Egyptian goddess, okay? Isis.
Oh yeah.
The Almighty Isis I was a kid, she would talk to animals and she could control the wind, and it was just, I mean, I literally used to play in the garage and in the driveway almighty Isis as a kid. And it's really hard to find the costume. It's hard to even find pictures of the costume. So I bought this, it's sort of a mixture of Greek and Egyptian, her outfit. So I kind of bought a Greek Halloween costume, and I have to have it altered. And then Miss Swift said she would help me make the jewelry and stuff that goes with it. But I'm just too busy. At some point I'll do it.
What do you think Victoria's Secret is?
What do I think it is?
Victoria's Secret.
What do I think her secret is? Slave labor in prisons made her clothing.
Okay. It's a pretty dark secret.
It is a pretty dark secret.
What piece of wisdom would you like to impart on the students of Oxbridge Academy?
Ooh. Tell me something I've said.
You said.
Yeah, right? Pressure. No pressure. Wow.
Time management.
Time management is huge. There's a couple things. I have college advice. I give a lot of college advice. I have a lot of advice, but they're subject, topic oriented. I mean, I heard a good advice today, but it's not mine. Normally, it's stuff like, do you know how often the party of the century comes around? Every day. So finish your homework before you go to the party.
Yeah.
It's college advice. So I heard advice today, and we were talking about that advice, and we thought it was very good advice, myself and some students, and it was find what you love to do in life, what makes you happy, and do it. It's simple.
Yeah, it's very simple. Just do it.
What makes you happy.
So I'm Sarah Wasaki. I'm here with Dr. Thornton, and we are going. Oh, this is Tea with Teachers. And
It was delicious.